Hey guys, so today is another edition of the Stars and Strikes collaboration video. If you don't know what this is, it's basically where we talk about our favorite products and our least favorite from each category of our collection. So I'm going to start off with the strikes this time just because I don't really have any. I got a Sigma blush in my influencer box. Funny enough, the influencer box, like the actual box, is what's holding up my camera right now. But it's not a bad formula. It's the Aurora powder in the shade Nymphia, I think, or something like that. The formula is not bad. It's just it's such a light pink color that it doesn't really show up on my skin tone, and I think that if a color doesn't show up in my skin tone, it's not really gonna work for many other people, because I'm not super fair, but I am pretty light skinned. So I don't have the blush on hand right now because I am going to declutter it, but I really don't think the color is flattering on me, even though I thought I was going to like it because I love pink blushes. But I'm just going to have to give that to somebody a little more fair than I am. Now for the blushes that I love. Let me tell you, Becca Cosmetics makes some of the best blushes I've ever tried. I have, whoa, almost dropped it. Okay. I have two of their face palettes right here. Here I have the Becca Sun Chaser palette, and I have their Apricot Mineral Blush right here. And it is so beautiful. I'm going to swatch it, even though I really don't think swatching blushes does much of anything. But yeah, I love their blushes. And I've got 3 blushes in the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. I am panning this one. It's the one I'm wearing today. I'm panning it, but honestly, like, with pretty much all Becca blushes, you only need the tiniest bit to go such a long way because they are so pigmented and they last such a long time. Between the two face palettes, I have 4 pans of Becca blushes. I did used to have the Afterglow blush and highlighting palette. I used that up, and that had 2 blushes in it. And honestly, until sitting down to film this video, I never realized how much I love their blushes. Like, I knew they were good, but when I thought about, okay, what are my absolute favorite blushes in my collection, I thought about how much I reach for my Becca blushes. I don't have a massive blush collection because blush is not something that I really go crazy over. But when I do want a blush, Becca is the brand that I reach for. I don't own any single Becca blushes, but I do really want to pick some up because they have some gorgeous colors. For another blush formula that I love that is way more on the affordable side, Wet n Wild blushes. They are so good. They have, even their old formula of blushes was good, but they reformulated it like in the past year or so, I want to say. And now they're even better. This right here is the shade, what is this color? Pearlescent Pink. I do have 2 or 3 other blushes, but I just wanted to show you guys one, you know, just for this video. But their blushes are so pigmented. They go such a long way, and they last just as well as the Becca blushes. Honestly, the Wet n Wild blushes remind me of the Becca blushes a lot because they're both super pigmented. They both last a long time, and you only need like the tiniest bit of product, and it goes such a long way. And I am someone who loves super pigmented blushes. I like a heavy blush look as of recently. I even like to put a little bit of blush on my nose just because I think it looks a little more natural, especially now in the summertime. So I am somebody who does not stray away from a pigmented blush, and Becca and Wet n Wild are the brands that really just give it to me. So yeah, that was my video for today's Stars and Strikes installment. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I can't wait to watch everybody else's videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, stopping by. Please subscribe if you haven't so you can stick around for the next one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!